Chris Peeples. How did the forum?
No, I love the forum. I mean, I'm pretty active in this town.
Yeah.
There were 3 or 4 people there I'd never met before. You had everything from, your Baptist preacher who doesn't have a real good sense of time, but lots of connections to the community and lots of really intelligent things to say, to very established candidates who I've known for years and been following for years. I think they all deserve kudos for doing a very good job and for expressing, it was a narrow range of opinions, but they were differentiated. They had some interesting stuff to say.
Who did the best job?
Really hard for me to say. On certain questions, the question about sexually exploited minors, Jean's been dealing with that for years and years, along with Nancy O'Malley, our DA.
Right.
So she knows that stuff cold.
Yeah.
Other stuff, I liked Rebecca a lot. So I think, and just for the connections to the community, I like some of the candidates I hadn't met before. So I think they all deserve a round of applause.
And how's Piedmont coming along? Piedmont and
Piedmont Avenue, we had one of the first walking cops, and it really convinced me that program works. I had an incident with a guy who really likes our buses, and about 6 years ago during a threatened strike, he started making threats against our drivers and threats against the agency. I managed to talk to the walking cop, and she said, "Oh, you mean?" And she said his name. She said, "No problem. I have some community mental health folks that I have on Tuesdays." And he disappeared off the street. And I ran into her, and she said, "Oh, I just invited him for a cup of coffee." A couple of my friends happened to walk by. They talked to him for a while. They got him back into John George, got his medication stabilized. He'd gotten mad at his shrink, so he wasn't going in, so they got him a new shrink. That's what community policing is supposed to do. And we've seen that on Piedmont Avenue.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks.